Hello, Justice Warriors. Wow. Talk about conspiracy theories. Holy smokes, you guys. Oh, sorry. I don't want to show you my leg. I've got, uh, I am wearing pants, not to worry. Just show some leg. Anyway, I just thought I'd come on for a quick live. It's always to do a quick one, but I felt like it was absolutely necessary, and then I had all kinds of trouble connecting to the internet once I put the title into the live, um, the stream. So everything good? How are you guys? It's Friday evening. It's just about 4:45, and you probably caught the news about the Kate Middleton cancer update. And I can't help but want to call foul. And I don't like to do that. I mean, if she has cancer, I will apologize profusely. But let me just say or ask, why would they be handling her situation in a completely polar opposite manner from the way that the king's cancer announcement was handled? I am even more suspicious now than I was. So let me do my little please subscribe. Make sure you're still subscribed. Share the video if you like it and turn on your notification bell to ring. Where's Mr. Thumb? Big creepy gray thumb, and I got the big creepy white thumb hiding back there where it doesn't look so creepy when it's farther away. Everything I say is simply an opinion, simply for the sake of hoping to start a conversation and open up a discussion and learn something and become educated, become enlightened. My videos are all made for YouTube. It's an entertainment platform. So I see that nobody is here with me quite yet. I don't know if Mark's here. Mark, oh my goodness, it's so good to see you. I'm not here. You're all alone, dude. You're so mean. So you probably heard Kate Middleton's announcement, and I am like not wanting to be a conspiracy theorist, but why on earth would they be like talking about YouTube meanies at the same time that they're announcing somebody's freaking cancer? And why, oh, why did it take so long? And why did they go shopping over the weekend before the announcement? And why did Prince Charles or King Charles's announcement get handled entirely differently? Like, I'm just not buying it, Mark. Like, I'm more afraid for Kate now than I ever was. Seriously. Sad cancer, not hear the YouTube mess. So I watch like David Muir on, who does the World News Tonight and some other, top mainstream media news sites. And I saw the clip, the 2-minute clip that Kate Middleton made her announcement sitting on the bench out in the garden. And I'm not buying it, Mark. I'm just not buying it. I think they planned to keep it secret, but it got out, so it was muddy waters, in my opinion. But why? Why would you want to keep it secret? Why not just, like with King Charles? Didn't they tell us like right away? Tell the public? I mean, it's not that we're entitled to know. It's just that they're doing some funny stuff over there with the royal family, in my opinion. Hey, Bex, nice to see you. People handle things differently, of course. And like I said, Mark, I was hesitant to come on live because if she has cancer and this is the way they're dealing with it, then I will be the first to eat my words and eat humble pie and apologize for the scrutiny. But I'm seriously concerned that there's a lot of spinning, spin doctoring going on. And, to say somebody has cancer is a very serious thing, and it's a very big deal. And we all know that Prince William's father has cancer. So the chances of them getting cancer at the same time, I don't know. It almost seems to me like it took them this long to figure out what kind of story to give to the public, and then they just decided to go ahead and do it because the heat was on. People were getting really suspicious. What's going on with Kate? She doesn't need to make an announcement herself. I mean, she's got a whole PR team. So, it's like, what should we ask her to blink twice if she's being forced to make this announcement? Again, I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist, but if there's a conspiracy going on, then it's not a theory, and I'm not a theorist. I hope that it's not a bunch of monkey business. I hope that it's just straightforward and that it's what they say it is. But I get a really uneasy feeling, especially the way they kept hammering away at how everything is going to be fine, especially because of her husband, because he's so wonderful and they're so good together. It made me all that much more suspicious about the whole theory about his freaking girlfriend. Like, that didn't come out of nowhere, did it? I mean, I'm not trying to be gossipy. I'm not trying to be scandalous. I'm just trying to look out for the well-being and the safety of my fellow people. And Kate Middleton is a person, whether she's royalty or not. If it's some crazy thing like that going on, then that's just extremely scary that they think that they can cover it up with a cancer announcement. Like I said, I was very hesitant to come on live because the news was only just announced, and I do have a yoga class to get to shortly. But I just wanted to communicate with my crew and see what you guys think. Like, am I the only one thinking that it smacks of something bizarre? Because that's fine if I am. I'll be on my own little conspiracy theory island. That's okay. I don't need your company. But I'm just curious. Like, I doubt that I'm the only one thinking, like, WTF. And absolutely, people handle things differently, 100%. However, it's the royal family. Why would they handle King Charles's cancer so entirely different than Kate Middleton's? And by saying that it's a medical condition like that, they're making it really taboo for anybody to question it. Like, you're a serious jerk if you question something like that. The big C word, right? And not COVID. My radar is not up yet on this, but you've seen more than I have on this. Yeah, I've only been paying attention for like the last week. I'd say less than a week. Up until then, I'd see all that stuff coming across my feed and I just wasn't even remotely interested. But then I started getting concerned. Like, it's like, where's Waldo? And then she's like, here I am, and quit looking, because if you do, you're pigs, because I'm super sick and dying. But then she's like, no, everything's fine. It's all going to be fine. Yeah, I am worried it's bad, I think, for Kate, because if it was good, they wouldn't have shared it. Well, and see, I know of situations where people have died really quickly after discovering that they have cancer, like literally even a day after. But there's also, of course, people that have continued to keep their cancer in remission, or have had reoccurrences of cancer 3 times and continue to win the battle and have it stay in remission. So I just think it's really weird that they're not stating what type of cancer, because there's a lot of different kinds of cancer. And the coinky dink, shall we say, of her and her father-in-law, both. So check out my cool necklaces, you guys. I can't not focus on them. I know we're talking about a real serious medical situation, but even so, the power of jewelry with healing and, metals and gemstones, because this is like lapis lazuli. I just picked this up today. And then I don't know if you can see the blue little rhinestones on this one. It's very spectacular. And then this is one I was wearing yesterday. Anyway, not trying to be a snot by distracting the public from my conversation on, does she really have cancer? I mean, if she does, I pray for her cancer fighting and cancer awareness for everyone, because immediately she takes it like any princess would into like, oh, all of us fighting cancer have each other's company and support. And yeah, that's nice, but is that really what it is? Or do we need to pray for her safety because her life is in jeopardy because she's unhappy in her marriage? I mean, come on. In this day and age, how many people are not unhappy in their marriages, Mark? You said you've been divorced 3 times. I've not been divorced, but marriage is a tough road to hoe. Absolutely. I've been married for like 32 years this summer, and it is not easy. And I'm amazed that we're still married. I'm amazed that we still love each other. I'm amazed that we still get along, because we don't love everything about each other. We've had our tough times. I mean, we almost split up 5 years in, and then we decided to give it another go and just take it from a different angle, a different perspective, because we were always postponing our happiness to plan ahead. And then we realized, we got to live in the moment. Like, we can't just keep postponing celebration, right? Being responsible and balancing that with living in the moment, but 2 people getting along and doing something together simultaneously in synchronicity with each other, it's tough, and you grow apart. And then do you allow yourself to fall out of love, as Chris Watts would say, or do you just keep reinventing the wheel and keep appreciating each new stage in your relationship, each new stage in your life, and allow each other to grow in all the different unexpected directions that you might grow? I mean, a marriage is tough without the limelight and without royalty. And when you've got family involved like that, family business is the most stressful setup for psychology in humanity that I know of. When you mix family and business, because family is very stressful and business is very stressful. You put the two together and you're going to have a freaking emotional disaster. And then you put fame and royalty in there, it's almost like you're doomed again, especially in this day and age. I mean, Harry and Meghan were so smart to leave. And poor Lady Diana, she tried to leave, and look what happened. So I'm just concerned that maybe Kate was thinking about leaving. And then, the media controls everything, the politics control everything. I don't know. I've never been to the UK. I have a good friend that lives over there, but I am just, he says, and he's involved in politics. He says it's way worse over there than it is here. So he's a very smart man too. I've known him my whole life, and he's extremely intelligent. My radar, okay. Oh, yeah, it's making my head hurt. I think it's bad cancer they can't treat. Well, that's a good guess, Mark, but I think you're giving the royals the benefit of the doubt, and I don't know that the royal family deserves that. I mean, look what they did to Lady Diana, and look what they did to Harry and Meghan Markle. You're not allowed to have your own voice. You're not allowed to make your own decisions. And God forbid if Princess Kate was trying to make a decision for herself and express herself. That's what's so scary. So I guess it's kind of a moot point. If she does really have cancer, then my heart breaks for her and her family. But it's still an issue as far as how government corruption can and does work. Like yesterday at the end of the video, I was talking about the Boeing situation, and that is gnarly, absolutely gnarly. People commit self-harm when they're not self-injurious. They unalive self rather easily, even when they're not at all having any ideation like that. I mean, the double speak that I'm getting at. Driftaway says, I don't know, because I did hear that she would need a 6-month recovery time before she even went into surgery. Well, why are they putting her in front of a camera? What's the point of that? Like, to me, that's almost like they're just trying to show us proof of life. That's what's making me so suspicious. If they had just had a PR person say exactly what Kate said, I probably wouldn't be making this video right now. But putting her on a bench in a garden by herself, like, look, everything's fine. It's me. I'm smiling. I'm happy. Like, where's her Prince Charming? How come he's not there with her, since, you know, they're so tight and everything, according to the publicists? There are so many theories. She really had to do something to settle the chatter. I don't agree. I mean, if there's nothing going on, then who cares about the chatter? It's just a bunch of idiotic chatter. So that's my opinion. But I see your opinion too, of course, Drift Away. So I'm in shock that it was diagnosis. Yeah, the 2 diagnoses, the cancer with her father-in-law and then her own. Hey, Drift, you're making more great sense. Okay, so I'm just blabbling. Mark, are you inferring that? You would not. No, it's okay if you are. Sorry, Mark. I try real hard to sit back and listen. Yeah, and I told you guys, I like to let things settle like overnight. Like, I just found this out a couple hours ago, and I thought, you know, I shouldn't make a video. I don't really have time, and I like to give things time. But I wanted to just hop on here real quick and discuss this briefly, but I do need to wrap up. I've got a 5:30 class and it's 5 o'clock already, and I don't like to be in a rush. So yes, keep being you. Yes, hello everybody. Thanks so much for being here, Drift Away and Mark. I really appreciate it. And it's fine to have, you know, I like having the different opinions. You know, I wouldn't want all of us to be like cooking up a thing together. You know, that's not why I'm here. I'm here to look out for the well-being of Princess Kate, because if that's not what's going on and that's what they're saying is going on, then she's in a very, very unsafe situation. And if it is what's going on, she's still in an unsafe situation, right? But I mean, when you say it's a medical situation, people can accept that, a medical situation. You don't have to give a diagnosis or a prognosis. But like in our country, that's how you hide behind HIPAA laws. That's how you get people to leave you alone. And I would imagine that they have HIPAA laws over there too, just in this day and age of computers and information technology. That's why you were still together, Jazz, accept each other and the fact that you cannot possibly love someone 24/7. Well, I do love my husband 24/7, even when I thought we should go our different ways. What was that, in about 1997? So it was a long time ago. But I just thought, you know, we're stifling each other. But it's okay to stifle each other. No, I'm just kidding. It's not good to stifle each other. You want to nourish each other and promote growth for each other. And if you grow apart, you grow apart. But, you know, if you keep an open mind, hopefully you can keep working on it. A marriage is like a garden, it doesn't just grow on its own. You have to tend to it. You have to cultivate it. You have to nurture it. You have to plant seeds. You have to water it. You have to give it sunlight. You have to put your time and your energy into it. And then you'll get beautiful flowers. You might get some pretty flowers without doing all that, but it's more hit and miss, and you're going to have a whole lot of weeds. So I think that's a perfect metaphor right there, right? Anyway, let me catch up with you guys and then sign off. And again, thank you so much for being here. Can you imagine being an addition to royal protocol? No, thank you. Yeah, protocol's a very good term to use there too, because they do have protocol. And they're not going to break their protocol because of the things that people say on YouTube. They're the royals. They set the standard. They do it their way. It's their way or the highway. Where did that go? Okay, I got to get caught up and then sign off so I can get to my class. And then maybe I'll see you guys in some chats tonight. Kelly on What's the Obsession is having the Tilted Lawyer come on. She has it scheduled for 9 o'clock, and she usually runs late. Like, I've blamed her for how I'm always running late because she's the one who taught me. She mentored me. So I'm planning on being in Kelly's chat. Oh, Mark's only been married 2 times. Got it. Thank you, Mark. Why are you still together, Jazz? That's why you are still together. Why are you still together? Oh, yeah. Chris Watts and his "We Fell Out of Love." It's like, no, people don't fall out of love. People like put all of that nurturing effort into a side thing. That's what he did. And yeah, that'll kill a marriage any day of the week. If you put all that same time and attention that you put into an affair into your marriage will flourish. Guaranteed. Right? Give me a break. Anyway, I gotta speed read. We meet again. Open Mind Perspectives. Hello, hello. Nice to see you. It's been a minute, huh? And Mom First, always lovely. Can't type out that without making a lot of mistakes. I get it. How I feel about Truckee, can't trust anything from them. Right. And I mean, I think of Scammy as like Truckee royalty, right? Don't you, Mark? And especially the Hamburglers, they're complete Truckee royalty, 100%. I think Kate's family would step in. They have much love for their daughter. Well, they wouldn't be able to. If it's like what's going on with the Boeing situation, if it's that type of tyranny, nobody can step out of line. Absolutely not. So, not to say that they don't love her, but the stakes are high. It's a dangerous game. I think she did it because she is strong-willed and of course knows what everyone in the media is saying about her. But again, who the hell would care what people in the media are saying? If I had cancer, I wouldn't care what people were saying about me. I'd just be like, nah, 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 nah. I mean, that's just me. By addressing it, they're feeding into it. Kind of like Lindsay Rodney Neiman addressing the meanies on YouTube at her freaking daughter's celebration of life. It's just crazy. The Royals, LOL, trouble. Okay, Jazz, babble, stretch, drink water. Yes, I do need to drink water. People were speculating that she was no longer alive, that she was suffering mental breaks, and that she gave the king a kidney and had a bad reaction to surgery. And, it's just making me speculate all of that even more, honestly. Driftaway, that's my point. Hit the like button. And Nico says, I'm very suspicious too. Hello, Nico. How are you? Squirrels, what's Squirrel saying? Late bit here was blowing it up to see if it was really her scrutinizing. Right. I'm not 100% sure that it's really her either. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. And even if it is, could it be like a proof of life thing where they're just like, you're making this video? There's no if and or about it. What? You love the same person 24/7? I do. I mean, sometimes he drives me nuts, but that's just the way real life is, right? Royals going down. I don't believe they are the correct royal family. I heard the real king of England is living in Australia. Mom First, always. Oh my goodness. What country are you in? That's wild. They announced that she was having surgery and would be back after Easter, but that wasn't good enough. Rumor mill still went crazy. Oh, I know. It is nuts. So thanks so much for coming out and coming on, you guys. And I'm going to have to wrap it. And England, Mom First always is in England. Oh, very cool. Nice that you're right there. What's up? What's the obsession? Hello, love. I was announcing your live. It's still at 9, right? You're doing your live with the Tilted Lawyer at 9. Or is it 9:30? Did I get it wrong? Or I know sometimes you need to adjust things. So I want you to know I'm not criticizing you when I say how you can schedule something and then be late because you're looking at it right here. But I blame you, Kelly. I'm like, Kelly taught me how to do this. Kelly was my mentor. So when I'm running late, it's Kelly's fault. I'm totally kidding. Yes, at 9. Okay, cool. Why would she need preventative care for something that already exists? Nonsensical. Thanks, Nico. That's what I was trying to say. So I do need to wrap it. It's just about 10 minutes after 9. I got to get my butt to class. Love to you all. Big love, big heart. Am I going to do it right? And let's, the stupid angles, the fingers. There we go. Here we are. The heart, love and light. It's hilarious trying to do the stuff with the opposite directions. Man, like mirrors are bad enough, but then with the computer, it's the opposite of the mirror. And anyway, I do need to show you guys my cool triple necklace one more time. And I don't know if you noticed this thing right here. We'll talk about that next time. It's like a super cool geometric, I'm really into the geometric stuff in case you haven't noticed. Anyway, we're signing off. Preventative care, Nico. That's what I'm talking about. Like what type of preventative care if you're already diagnosed with cancer? Maybe, maybe not. Okay. No, I live in New York. I spelled England wrong. You're cracking me up. I was correcting myself. I wish Kate the best, whatever's going on with her. 100% Driftaway. That's my point, is like, I am here for Kate. I hope she's okay. It doesn't sound like she is one way or another. There's another channel with the thumbnail and the description, the title that makes people believe the Tilted Lawyer is going to be on his channel tonight. That's fraudulent. He's on WTO. Oh, man. Kelly, tell me, do you want to say who it is? Is it the Canadian one? That's ridiculous. Holy crap, man. You are lightning rod for this stuff. So just take it as a compliment. It's because you're so good at what you do. I love what you're talking about these days, my friend. You're wonderful. Oh, thank you, hon. Same time too at 9. Oh, Zawoki? Weird. No, he's going to be on Zawoki, Kelly. I think he's going to be on Zawoki at a different time. Maybe, I'm not sure what time zone Zawoki is in. Tilted Lawyer's in California, right? Or is he in Florida? I thought he was in California because he's, the name of his channel is like the name of his legal business is the Inland Empire, which is part of Southern California, but maybe there's one in Florida too. But I'm not sure where Zawoki is. But I did hear the Tilted Lawyer, Omar, say that he was going to be on Zawoki and on your channel. He's got both live scheduled for tonight. It's scheduled for tonight at 9. And I just talked to Omar. He is not going to be on there tonight. He didn't mention any time at all. Wow. All right, girl. Well, I'm going to be there for you. I hope everyone here can be on Kelly's chat because it's going to be interesting. And sending you light, sending you love. Thanks a million, you guys. Make sure you drink your water, eat your food, your healthy food, get your nourishment, get some fresh air, relax, get your Zen on, and get some exercise, stretch your muscles, stay flexible. Did anyone see they found the 3-year-old's blanket? Oh, 4 miles away for boyfriend's home in Wisconsin. Ew. Sending love to everybody here in chat. Sorry, I didn't even say hello to you all, lovely people. All right, well, we'll see you over at What's the Obsession, 9 o'clock. Be there or be square. Thanks, light and love. Have a great one.